Good morning. This is not my normal content, but I just can't imagine being silent at a time like this. The name Charlie Kirk is a well-known name. I think that it's safe to say that most people know the name, especially among the younger generation. And if you didn't know the name before yesterday, I'm sure that you do now. His name is all over my socials. It is on the news channels in the stores. It's on the lips of strangers that I pass in the gas station. Charlie Kirk was a conservative, a father, a husband, a peaceful debater, an American, and most importantly, a disciple of Jesus. He was never too nervous or too shy to speak about Jesus. He answered questions about Jesus, and he even gave biblical advice. I feel confident to say that anyone who knew him, whether it was personally or just following him on social media like I do, it's safe to say that they knew that he was a Christian, that he loved Jesus, because he spoke about it and he didn't hide it. In Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 to 16, Jesus says, "You are the salt of the earth, but what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salty again? It will be thrown out and trampled underfoot as worthless. You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father." Charlie Kirk never walked away from an opportunity to speak about Jesus, and I pray that we can do the same. He spoke out against the evils in the world and against the injustices that people face. He welcomed people from all walks of life, not just people that he agreed with, to come and peacefully debate with him, to ask him questions, and to give their opinions and to state their beliefs as well. And from what I saw, he always thanked people for coming up to the mic and speaking with him, whether he agreed with them or not. He was always calm in his approach and feedback, and he never incited violence. Matthew chapter 10, verse 38 and 39, Jesus says, "If you refuse to take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of being mine. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for me, you will find it." Being a follower of Jesus doesn't just mean being a faithful church member. It doesn't just mean being a really good reader of the Word. It means being a doer of the Word. It means standing up for truth. And Jesus is the truth, the way, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through him. It means spreading the gospel to all people everywhere, and to not be afraid of people for doing it. In Matthew chapter 10, verse 28, Jesus said, "Don't be afraid of those who want to kill your body. They cannot touch your soul. Fear only God, who can destroy both soul and body in hell." Romans chapter 10, verses 13 to 15 says, "For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. But how can they call on him to save them unless they believe in him? And how can they believe in him if they have never heard about him? And how can they hear about him unless someone tells them? And how will anyone go and tell them without being sent? That is why the scriptures say, 'How beautiful are the feet of messengers who bring good news.'" Charlie Kirk was called to spread the gospel in a profound way, getting on people's levels and talking about things that people really want to debate about, that they really do want to talk about, and doing it, from what I saw, in a Christ-centered way. Today, we mourn the loss of a husband, a father, a fellow American, and a follower of Jesus. We stand united in prayer as our hearts go out to his beautiful wife, his precious children that he has left behind, and to all who are mourning the loss of a great man. And in John chapter 15, verse 18, Jesus said, "If the world hates you, remember